Welcome to the first ever video on the channel. My name is Boxiest. So, Karate Kid, a 1984 classic. I remember the first time I watched this movie, I was pretty amazed. But the one thing that always bothered me, coming from a martial artist like myself, is that it is physically impossible to get a black belt in the span of 2 months. I mean, it's not like Mr. Miyagi just stole a black belt. Oh wait, he did. But enough rambling. This is the start of a new series called What If? What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the events of the Karate Kid. What if Johnny and Daniel had been friends since 1984? So we start the story off with Daniel and his mom moving to LA. There, Daniel gets invited to a party later that day at the beach. We see the Cobra Kais approaching Allie. In this version of events, Daniel does not approach Allie. Instead, he just sits back and observes. After Johnny argues with Allie, Johnny storms off. That is when he runs into Daniel. Johnny doesn't really say anything. The next day is the first day of school. Johnny and the Cobra Kais run into Daniel, and they all properly meet. Here, we start to see a friendship form between the Cobra Kais and Daniel. Soon, Johnny reveals that he does karate, and this is when Daniel starts to get interested in what Johnny does. So, after school, the Cobra Kais and Daniel all go to Cobra Kai karate, and this is where Daniel observes Kreese teaching in the class. Daniel asks about the prices, but his mom thinks the classes are too expensive for Daniel. But this is where Johnny offers to pay half, because remember we learned in Cobra Kai that Johnny has a rich stepfather. So Daniel joins Cobra Kai. At first, Kreese sees Daniel as the weak link to the dojo, but soon Daniel demonstrates that he is able to learn and quickly becomes one of Cobra Kai's top students. They trained for months for the All Valley, and in this version of events, Daniel does not learn karate from Mr. Miyagi, but instead Mr. Miyagi just goes about living his life, minding his own business. Daniel starts to get aggressive, just like in the Karate Kid 3. He does not feel bad because it's what he was taught. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. The night of the All Valley, everyone in Cobra Kai enters and they start winning their matches. In this version of events, Daniel is not a black belt, but more around a brown belt. For I don't think Kreese would just hand out black belts to someone who had been in karate for 2 months, unlike Mr. Miyagi. I think Daniel would have won against some of the other students, but eventually Daniel makes it to the finals against Johnny. And since Johnny and Daniel are friends in this new timeline, I don't think Johnny would cheat and he would win fair and square. Cobra Kai would win the 1984 All Valley, making Johnny the 2-time champion, and there is no bad blood between anyone. The Cobra Kais never leave Cobra Kai. Daniel never goes to Okinawa. And the events of Karate Kid 3 never happen. Terry never returns to get revenge on Daniel and Mr. Miyagi. But instead, Kreese teaches a new generation of Cobra Kai, and he opens dojos all across the valley. Mike Barnes never fights Daniel, and in the 1985 All Valley, since Johnny is too old to participate, Kreese will train Daniel to be the next All Valley champion. And that is where I'm going to end part 1 of What If Johnny and Daniel Had Been Friends Since 1984. In part 2, we're going to talk about the events in Cobra Kai and how dramatically they would have changed. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment what your favorite Karate Kid movie is. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.